Mike Vrabel cheating on his wife, apparently, allegedly, supposedly, I guess.
Yeah, you don't know that. We don't know that.
Now,
Allegedly.
allegedly. And
Where was the allegedly?
he said it. He said apparently,
No,
allegedly.
I'm just saying. I just feel like I don't know. But keep going.
Okay. Let's just intro the topic, and then we'll debate.
Go ahead.
Okay? So, I don't know when the day was that broke, but Jess broke the news on the group chat because she was all over this topic when it first happened. Athletics
I was
reporter
like, oh my god.
Dianna Taurasi was
Not
seen
Dianna
with Mike.
Taurasi. Not Dianna Taurasi.
Sorry.
That's a WNBA
Sorry.
player.
Sorry.
Yeah, the
Listen,
fucking athletic reporter, Dianna Taurasi, let me tell you.
It's been a long fucking day.
Yeah, I got you.
been a
Dianna
long-
Russini and Mike
Russini.
Vrabel allegedly are having
Allegedly.
some relational affairs in a nice little suite somewhere with other NFL coaches and other people there.
I don't think that was the same location. This was Sedona. It wasn't the meetings in Phoenix.
There were coaches in the vicinity. Well, Mike Vrabel just happened to be with her. There was the pictures, Jess. There was the pictures. Did you see the pictures? You were all over this shit.
I saw the pictures.
Holding hands.
I was.
Giving a hug.
I was like, oh my god.
And there's nobody around. It's just them. First off, shout out to the person who got these pictures. They're so clear and so picture perfect.
Well, that's like a PI person that did that.
Yeah. Who you think
investigator.
hired them?
He was hired.
Whose wife or husband hired them? Let's just run through it, Chad. Who fucking hired this PI? So yeah, when this story broke,
Whoever needs the money, whoever can prove they're fair,
yeah,
they
and
can be entitled to a payout.
we were all over this story. There were pictures going out, and there were statements by both. I have an article right here. We could just fucking run through the ringer of this shit. And it was so funny because when it came out, I'm like, these pictures don't look very friendly to me. Let's just say, because I'm in a relationship, full transparency. If my girlfriend saw me hanging out with another woman like that, yeah, she would assume I'm cheating too. Okay, so let's just get into it, Jack. Okay, so fucking they were at the Ambient in Sedona, Arizona, a boutique resort. With breathtaking Bryn's Mesa mountain range. Okay, so there's pictures here, and I'm you know what? I'm actually gonna pull it up first, chat. Let's dissect it together. This is gonna be fun. I got you guys. Let me get a second to pull it up for the stream here. We're gonna have a nice old time here. Let's fucking let me go over here. La di da di dee, la di da di da. La-di-da-dee-dee. Put it right there. Let me move that. Go over here. Nope, that's not it. Go over here. Now that's it. Nope, that's not it. Can I click on it? There we go. Got it. There we go. Got it now. So none of you guys are going to speak over me as I'm doing this? Oh my goodness. How dare you.
I figured you got it pretty quickly.
There, I got it. Bam. All right, we're good. Here we go. So you guys can see it on your end. We can see it on the stream's end.
Yes.
And so there they are, right? The nice friends. Friends they are.
Good friends.
Good friends. Interlocking the fingers right here, giving a nice little hug, looking off into the distance. I mean, it's beautiful. First off, you look at this picture right here, Jess. What are we rating this view?
It's a beautiful view. I would love to see that view.
It's a nice view, and I think they liked it too. Just it just looks a little bit. Nobody and without anyone else in their group pictured into this picture, that's gonna be very fucking prevalent information. Remember that for later. So the pair of these people, right, they're both married. Mike Vrabel has been married to his wife for over 25 plus years. They met in college. Dianna Russini is married to her husband of about maybe 5 years, right? And I think they got married in 2020. And it says our spy in this article. Funny as shit. They were spotted on a private rooftop of one of the hotel's bungalows, guys. $2,160 a night. roofs are only accessible for the 2-person bungalow. Now, guys, I don't think 2 equals 6. Am I bugging here when I say that, chat? Am I bugging?
When
Not Jeff.
It's
These pictures look
very
crazy.
it.
Pictures look crazy.
Look, everything's a legend,
Mhm.
but one can infer. Either way, it's not a great look for either of them. Especially when we don't see any of their spouses.
I
in
feel
any
like these two photos right here aren't that telling, but the first two photos you showed when they're holding hands and hugging, that is where it comes into question because it's a little obvious. Because immediately when I first saw those pictures, I was like, "Oh shit!" But and instantly I thought, I was like, "Well, then did they get divorced?" Because I knew that both of them are married, and I remember when Dianna Russini revealed her second pregnancy when she was going on maternity leave on Get Up or on Sports Center, one of them. So when I saw those pictures, I was like, "Oh, so they must have gotten a divorce." And lo and behold, no,
Mm-hmm.
supposedly, because they haven't come out and said that they were.
Neither one of them come out and said anything. Well, no, they said that it's false.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they really don't need to say. I mean, I don't know. They kind of don't need to say anything. It looks shady, of course, but it wasn't like
I mean,
make out session that they got caught in.
you know what this
Like,
is?
you know?
You know what it's giving? And I said this in the group chat. It's giving the Coldplay concert where you saw both of the two older people, right? The
Well,
woman
look,
getting
the
held by the
Coldplay
man.
concert, those people were literally like on top of each other the whole time.
Do we gotta see these
Okay,
first
and
couple
in
pictures?
here they're hugging.
I mean,
And they're
Yeah,
That's how they
they're
were-
kind of
but
he's
that-
kind
but
of on
that
top
could
of her a
just
little
be
bit there.
hug. But that could just be a hug.
I
I think what's more telling is the hand holding. That's a little.
mean, why is he smiling so hard? If I'm his wife, I'm asking all these questions. Why the fuck are you smiling so hard meeting another
I
woman?
just feel like the hand holding is a bit more telling because that's like, why are you holding hands? Because you can literally hug a friend.
Yes.
Like,
of course.
especially if you're greeting them, you can hug a friend. You know, that happens. But I feel like holding hands, something a little different.
Now, Jess.
So I feel like
I will
that
say,
is where it's like,
you know, if I'm gonna infer here, you know, where would you hug a friend? You would hug them in like a space where like maybe other people are around, right? You know. If we look at the third picture,
well, it's a private. I mean,
where
that's what I'm
the
saying. It
fuck
does
are the
look
other
shady.
friends? Where are they? I
That's
don't.
an amazing picture. I'm
This
sure
is-
they love it.
It's a very nice picture. It's gonna go great in their apartment allegedly.
Well, that's where they. Well, what I will say is this is where. I mean, I don't know, because if it's really, if they really are like officially like doing something, that would be stupid of them not to have friends with them. If they were going to decide to do something in public together, you would, right. But to play devil's advocate, what if they really are just like friends? They are the friends. Do they need to be surrounded by other friends? Maybe the friends are there, they're just not there.
You know what?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
I
but it's like,
understand where you're
it's-
coming from, but you know what it is? It's giving man logic.
You're
Giving
a
very man logic here. Only a man. would take
No,
the
it's not
pictures.
man lied, because I
Only a man
honestly
would say
feel
this.
like there's more incriminating. Like, I feel like if there's no other incriminating, like, where's the makeout picture? Where are they, like, neck and neck? Like, where, like, it's got to be more than just, okay,
You know what it's giving.
she
Jess?
hugged them and they're sitting next to each other in a pool. It's like, come on.
You know what
Like,
it's
come on.
giving?
Why are we wasting our time on this, even if it is shady?
It's giving. This ain't bad enough to be talking about. This ain't bad enough cheating. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah,
not that
that's-
bad
that's-
enough cheating.
That's perfect. That's a perfect, and I stand by that. This ain't bad enough. I'm sorry.
But maybe
You've got-
for
other
the
people have gotten
husband of
caught in
Dianna
worse things
Russini,
and
it might
worse
be bad
ways.
enough.
Listen, if you're a spouse of these people, it can be as bad as you
It's
want to
bad
make it out to be. But I feel like for everyone else on the outside looking in, this ain't bad enough. Stop it. Like, this is not. Mm,
You know,
I've seen worse.
I definitely seen worse. And this is
I've
them,
seen worse.
right?
I've seen worse for sure.
This is Diane, right? By the pool, right? With a nice tall glass of whatever. You got Vrabel here. There's some other people in these pictures. You got some legs in here. You got some legs. You got some bikinis. It looks like other women here.
Look, the reason
You
you
might crop that
listen.
out.
Remember when I
Crop that out.
texted you
Crop that out.
guys? I said they're people. I was like, if they are having this, they better be separated
Mm.
because I don't see how you are still married, having an affair, and then willingly go out in public when you're public figures. That just has to be you are truly fucking stupid, like beyond stupid to even pull some shit like this. But it's like, well, if there isn't an affair going on, then this is all just BS. Like, we are
Um,
making too much of a big deal out because I just feel like you're too stupid to do this if you actually are having an
I f-
affair.
but Jess,
I feel like if it was a one-time thing, I can understand being more careful. But if it's not a one-time thing, they're just like they don't care anymore. If it was
Well,
their
that's the
first
thing.
time
There is no.
together,
Where's the other times? Where are the other times where they were just by themselves in a secluded place? Like, come on. This is the only thing we're getting that they were both at this hotel
so it's
around
either
the
one of two
same
things.
time as the owners meeting.
It's one of two things, in my opinion. Right? It's either the first thing is that this is not a one-time thing; they're just friends that were over dramatizing this whole situation, or B, they don't care anymore. They've been doing this for longer than we actually think.
Well, yeah, they don't care anymore because they're separated. Like, unless you're
Right.
separated, because if you're separated and you know you're headed to divorce, you don't care if you're finally out in public, right? Because you can be like, well, we're actually on the rocks,
But then
and
why
I'm
wouldn't you
actually
say
am
that?
getting a divorce. Well,
But then
that's
why
the
would you
part
come out
that's
and false? Yeah,
well,
that doesn't
well,
make any
that's the
sense.
part that sucks because if you are not having an affair, I mean, if you are not getting a divorced, and you're and you're in places like it doesn't look good. It doesn't look.
because
I don't know. It's not bad enough for me to say they're definitely guilty, but I'm not gonna say that it's like kosher
well,
'cause it's not kosher.
it's all alleged at the end of the day, right? We don't know, right? And Russini and Vrabel, right? They insisted that they were with their friends, right? They were simply weren't visible in the photos, right? There was other people with them. They had eyewitnesses say that they didn't see anyone else with Vrabel, right? And Russini, they just saw them by themselves, right? And they asked the Patriots coach who visited the hotel with a group of friends. One eyewitness said, no, he was with a girl. Who's that girl? Just say.
It's real stupid.
It's a bit much.
And this is why you gotta bring. So wait, was this the same exact weekend of the coaches meeting?
Yeah. Or yeah.
See,
Same
you
as
know
that
where
weekend,
Mike Vrabel fucked up? You didn't bring your wife. Other coaches brought their wives.
yeah, they did.
Other coaches brought their wives because I was listening to some of their interviews and they mentioned their wives. This I met their wife there. I just talked to his wife. So you should have bought the wife. This would have saved you. And I don't know what she was doing, why she couldn't go. She's a mom. I'm sure she's busy.
Kids are old enough.
Got two kids.
They'll be okay.
Because if his wife was there, he could have easily. This could have been like, well, no, guys. My wife is actually at the meeting. Well, she was with me all weekend. So obviously, me and Diana are not doing anything.
You know what's funny?
But she is my friend, and we are
Let me
close.
tell you. If his wife was there would have been pictures. Would have been pictures, just like there was with this.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
There
saying.
would've been
She's not
pictures.
there.
Not there. Not even close.
What I'm saying is that it would have helped him if he would have brought her over. If he would have brought her with him.
It would have helped him with his ruse, his lies. Oh, let me tell you, Jess, we're fucking gonna dig into Mike Vrabel because no one else is. Fucking ESPN is silent on this shit. Fucking everybody's on
No, I do
Dianna
appreciate
Russini's
that.
ass.
That someone on the
Ooh.
internet, someone can go because I feel like she has been getting dragged. The comment section
Mm-hmm.
when these first dropped, and a lot of these are from men. You can tell who you are. You probably have never gotten laid because you are very angry, and it's almost like the mentality of a high schooler,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like you don't understand that. Okay, what if they are having an affair? They're grown ass fucking adults. You don't know what adults do. It still takes you by shock and awe. When you see a man and a woman, oh my God, they're like, and you're convulsing at the mouth, foaming at the mouth, saying the most gross, nasty things you can say. because supposedly you're the moral police now, determining how she should behave, and then making all the crude jokes about, oh, this is why you can't take her reporting correctly, and just now digging in on her career. And it's like, but no one is saying anything to him, and he is the one who was also married with kids too. Like, and you just got a brand new fucking job.
Yeah.
You have a bigger job than she has, and you know who never fucking bought that type. I mean, they did their fair share of attention grabbing media antics, but New England Patriots is not really known for foolery. You know, they had a coach for a very long time where you didn't see him with anybody but his fucking business. And it's not until his ass left that you saw him walking around with what he was walking around with. So it's
Go ahead, Rose,
like
you can say it.
his head is not in the fucking game. His head seems to be somewhere else.
But I will say, guys, you know what the Patriots were associated for when Tom Brady was in the league? Bill Belichick? Cheating.
We were thinking the same. I looked at Lewis. He put us down like he got this. We were thinking the same thing.
Patriots
That's
and cheating go
funny.
hand in
That's
hand,
funny.
guys. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I'm just
well,
saying.
when you put it like that,
If,
when you
if
put it like
anything,
that,
it's on
you're
brand for the
right.
Patriots.
This is very on brand, actually.
When you put it like that, you're
Super
right.
on brand.
You're right. I mean, it makes sense. But what I'm saying is, they tried their hardest not to bring attention in
Right.
the wrong places.
Yeah.
And if you
Nothing
are
came out in
having
their personal lives, is what you're trying to say.
no, not the fucking head coach at least.
Right.
Some players had issues, of course, but the coaches were fucking, quiet about everything. So I don't know why he's not putting into question. You're there for a meeting with other coaches, with owners, and this is how you represent yourself
With colleagues.
with colleagues. You're gonna be out here with your side piece while your
Reporter
wife is
side
at home
piece?
taking
That's
care of
crazy.
your fucking
That's
kids.
crazy. That's crazy. Reporter side piece. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy. No one is dragging his name through the mud.
Oh, Jess.
Like everything just falls on this girl.
We're gonna drag
And
it.
that's the part I don't like. Even if they
But
are
you-
having an affair, it's gross. But people are adults and it's their fucking business.
But you want to know what it is too?
But the knife should cut both ways. But this is a misogynistic society, so I get it.
Yeah,
Men
you're
can
right.
fuck a donkey and they'd give each other a pass.
Also, as well, it's fucked up that Mike Vrabel seemingly won't get a punishment for this, but Dianna Russini may lose her job because the Athletics putting her on like suspension,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
apparently. So that's even more fucked up. This whole situation.
And
It is ridiculous that she's like under investigation. I think it's bullshit because come on. You're telling me no reporters You're telling me there's no one out there right now getting their sources the ethical way. They're all squeaky clean.
And you know what it is,
None
Jess?
of them have greased each other off.
The Athletic just
No one
hasn't
is
found
having
out
their
yet.
own secret affairs. Huh?
The Athletic
None of
just
them- none
hasn't
of
They
them
just
found out
haven't been
yet.
found out yet.
Haven't been found out.
There's no public photo of them yet.
No public photo. Let me tell you,
No,
that shit's private.
But this has been going on. The media members and NFL staff, coaches, players have been doing bullshit behind closed doors for years. Only a fucking moron would think that that's never happened before. But you're right. If they have, has happened, they haven't gotten caught.
Mhm.
But I do think this is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit story. It's not serious. It's not like they're breaking the fucking law.
No.
And it's like, who fucking cares about it?
Well, we do, because it's time to slander fucking Mike Vrabel. All right? Let's fucking get into
Yeah,
the
go
slandering
ahead.
of Mike
You have the
Vrabel.
floor.
We got this. So we got fucking... First off, this is Dianna Russini's husband. Shake Shack executive, right? Daniel, big fan of Shake Shack. I love Shake
Big
Shack.
fan of Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is great. This guy's fucking doing a great job. I love
The
Shake
Korean
Shack.
burgers are great.
Shout out
The
to
new Korean
Kevin
burgers are
Goldschmidt,
fantastic.
this fucking guy. This guy's doing good fucking work. Okay? And then we got Mike Vrabel. That's his wife. They've been married since 1999. Dr. Dana Blumberg. No, that's his wife. Never mind. I'm stupid. That's Robert Kraft's wife. But look, that's his wife. And like been together since the 90s, 1999. That's how many years? That's 27 years of marriage. And allegedly, you're going to break that for a reporter who is for all intents and purposes, not your fucking wife, and you've been married 27 years too. Okay, I don't
had
care
your
if you
kids
think
with.
she's hot. I don't care if you think she got a sweet ass or nice whatever. I don't care what you think she is, or she fucking rubs your feet a good way, or she doesn't fucking nag you like your wife does. I don't give a fuck. You've been together with your wife for 27 years. There's some shit that you just don't do. There's certain shit that you fucking keep to yourself. You give up that fucking urge. You give up that fucking, what do you call it? That instant gratification of being with another woman because, it's something new and exciting. You love your fucking wife, bro. That's what you do. That's what real men do. You love their fucking wife. You bring your wife with you. Your success is her success, and her success is your success. But clearly, you're over here mingling. Now, I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong in terms of like criminal, in terms, not even maybe moral or ethically, right? You could just be friends. Optically, Mike Vrabel, you work for the Patriots. You work for the NFL. You know the fucking optics mean more than what is actually true. Bunker down. Fucking go back home to your wife. Raise your fucking kids. And get ready for the season and do your fucking job like a real man does. Sick and tired of this shit. The Mike Vrabel acting like a 20-year-old boy. Oh, let's hold hands and fucking let's go sit by the beach and have my shirt off.
Let's go hug by the rocks.
That's so cute.
Hug by the rocks.
You fucking pussy. Love your wife, bro. 27 years. Down the drain potentially because of your dumbass. Your dumbass. And if she divorces you for this, or she's like, you know what, I want to take a break, that good. Good for her. Because you want to know why? She has self-respect. Because you don't. I don't give a fuck if she's your friend. You don't fucking interlock fingers with your fucking friends, bro. You bring your wife to work trips, too.
Yeah. Now, do you guys remember a few months ago the Erica Kirk and the J.D. Vance hug?
Yes.
That got controversial?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I remember when that came out, I was like, oh, they're definitely doing something. Because that is not how you hug a friend. You
Right.
do not put you don't put your hand through their hair like that. So are these pictures worse than that?
There we go.
Because they're almost the same thing. She could just be very overly affectionate.
I would think they're close to the same at that level. Because at the same time, too, Mike Vrabel is the father, and you have to set an example for your two young boys on how a man's supposed to act, right? And we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so we can't really say with full confidence what's happening. But you're a public figure, like you said, Jess, and you're a father, and you're supposed to be setting the example for everybody, including your team and including your players. It's not a great example. It's you're posing as a possible cheating man. You're being unfaithful to your wife of almost 30 years now.
Well, you don't
It's
know
like-
that.
Well, we don't know that, and we don't. But from what we've seen and what it could be, it's not a great look. Even if it's not true, it's still not a great look to be in the public like this, right? There has to be a certain boundaries you have to know as a public figure, right? For whatever reason, maybe they forgot, maybe they're just unsure. I doubt that because they're professionals. They've been doing this for a long time. They're not young people. That everybody's been reporting for a long time. I've been a head coach for a long time. So everything that we've been saying is very questionable. The fact they both haven't really come out and denied it or haven't said anything else about it apart from what it said in their statements is weird. The fact that the pictures are what they are, because everything about the situation is not a great look for either of them. But for Mike Vrabel especially, you have to make yourself look better. You're the head coach of the Patriots. You just won a Super Bowl. You have a wife of almost 30 years now. You cannot be acting like this in public, where you could possibly get, scandalous photos taken of you. And shit happens, and stuff happens, maybe they just didn't realize it. That's fine. But at the same time, you have to know the difference between where you are and who you are. And I don't think here he did. Because right now, it's not a great look for either of them, despite anything. But for Mike Vrabel especially, it's not a great look because of who he is and his whole career and his life right now. It's not a great look.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Fuck Mike Vrabel. Pussy. Love your wife, bro. Instant gratification ain't worth 27 years, bro. I'll tell you that right now. And that's coming from a 24-year-old man. 24 years old, and I've been alive less than your marriage has been going. Pick it up, little bro. Respectfully. Pick that shit up, bro. Have some fucking dick discipline. Fucking keep your urges down. I get it, you're a man, but you're not fucking stupid or slow. Love your wife. Bring her with you. He's making millions of dollars. Get a babysitter, get a nanny, get a family friend to watch your fucking kids. If you got
Isn't he the highest paid coach in the NFL?
You're one of the highest paid coaches in the NFL. You're making $50 million, bro. You're making a lot of money, bro. You telling me you can't afford to have a nanny for a weekend? Bring your wife along. Your wife doesn't got to work another day in her life. Bring your wife out. Let me tell you, if I had Mike Vrabel's money, Beanish is everywhere. Wherever I go, she going. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, she can have hobbies and she can do whatever she wants outside of, I'm not fucking telling her.
They don't need a nanny. Their kids are 25 and 24.
They don't fucking need that shit. They're fucking grown adults. He did it. He did it. Allegedly, he did it.
Oh my God.
He did that shit. He's doing that shit.
I mean, I'm happy for the drag because I feel like no one is even questioning him.
And fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston. Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah, fuck Boston forever. Fuck Boston Patriots forever. And the Red Sox. Fuck them all. But I feel like she was getting... And it didn't help her cause when they, put Diane's cause when they, put the compilation of all her side jokes about her marriage and her husband at work on TV, which is stupid.
Yeah, that sucks.
But it's obvious that, if anyone was miserable in their marriage, it was her. It was them.
Yeah, they
were not happy.
On screen, she was not shy about it.
Yeah, Chad. I got a video up. Yeah, they did her fucking dirty. You want to just play it? Let's play it.
No, do we have to watch it?
We can watch a couple seconds of it. They did her fucking dirty. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm married to someone average. I don't post a lot about them. If I was married to someone beautiful, I'd overpost too. Night before my wedding, the one guy my mom wanted me to marry was Jimmy Garoppolo. And he's calling me. This is a sign. I don't want our children having a culture where mommy and daddy's tone in this house is based on the result of the Philadelphia Eagles. Who cares? For women, the actual wedding day is the moment. So, Kev was all down for it. I was the one that was very skeptical. I was like, oh, I don't know. A, grow up. B, you're a father. You know who lets me know my marriage is falling apart? My mom. So that's good.
Oh, does she?
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Walk over here. I'm so sorry. I need to really stop killing my husband on television. I'm going to be divorced by Christmas. He'll be like, hey, show me a picture of the stadium. It's just me.
Naked.
He's probably right back. I don't want that. Who wants that? Nobody. We're average together. And you know what the worst part is? He sent me a text during that segment, and he said, good luck today. Be great on Get Up.
Okay. It's just a little bit, Chad, saying we're average together. Now, you know what? That might be that might be your humor.
Sometimes it's...
Could be your humor.
Yeah, sometimes it's just humor. Sometimes people, they crack dry comedy jokes about,
God knows men do it all the time with their wives.
Exactly. But I don't know how many of them actually have done it on TV like that. If a man was talking about it, that would be bro, I feel like people would be like, what the fuck are you saying? Stop.
I will say.
It's like...
when a lady says things like this on TV, especially about her husband, I think it's more acceptable to do that.
Because it's a joke. It's like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Homer Simpson. Her husband's like Peter. Family
Bob's
Guy.
Burgers. Keep going, Jess.
Keep
Bob's
going,
Burgers.
Jess.
Who else?
Name another show. American Dad. You know what I mean?
Dad.
American Dad. Well, no,
Cleveland
American
Show.
Dad. Francine loves her husband in American Dad.
Mhm.
So he wouldn't fit the bill.
King
And
of the
I
Hill.
feel like she obviously had some feelings over the years. Some regretful feelings.
Now, or, her Dianna Russini, or she's just Italian. Or she's just Italian, right? When I see Italian parents on Instagram, They're not always fucking, oh, I love you so much, husband. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? You gotta pick up the bread, bro. And then afterwards, they'd be like, oh, I love you. And they really do love each other. But that's just how they communicate. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's right. Listen.
Hey. Hey.
It looked bad on the screen. Behind the scenes, it's all love.
It's all
no
love.
matter what.
It's all love. So maybe.
They are not getting a divorce. I promise you.
Maybe.
That's the last thing happening.
Maybe Russini's just Italian. All right? Maybe that. You know what? That's it. You know? Got the Jesus fucking cross. And let me tell you, when she was fucking talking about calling Jimmy Garoppolo, that she sounded super Italian. I didn't want to say it, but she's extremely Long Island Italian mom.
Oh, Italian mother hates son-in-law. What a shock.
And it's you know, and the Athletic, you know, is potentially investigating her conduct. Now,
Real stupid. But
for
I guess
this, we talked about this before. Based on the Athletic's editorial guidelines, it requires that journalists avoid any activities that pose a conflict of interest or the appearance of a conflict so as not to call into question their credibility. Now, for that
Definitely
specifically, it's an appearance. It's an appearance, chat. I mean, it's not true. It's all alleged. But it is the appearance of it, and people have been shaming her credibility online. So the Athletic is like, you know what? Maybe we don't want that. Now, they're still investigating. Nothing has came out yet. She's not fired, but she's just not currently reporting as this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about this?
It's stupid because she's really being punished for, you know, just a woman, you know, being too close to a man and making him, you know, the center, you know, bringing the bad. You're being fast, you're being loosed. Like, that's what this really comes down to, because this requires you to have an investigate. What? This is what it's like, come on. Your standards are fucking low as hell then.
Now, I will say,
like, it's crazy. That's a crazy. Come on.
If I could just throw in a word here. Technically, a reporter, you know, technically, those are also her colleagues, right? The coaches, the players, those are like colleagues, right? So if we're talking about this in the sense of a job, you know, if HR finds this out, they could potentially look into this, right? So this is kind of their way of being HR.
I feel like unless you can prove an affair is actually happening, this is not like actual proof. This just shows that they're over friendly, if anything. This is what a lawyer would say in court. Where is the kissing? Where was the sneaking off into rooms? Where's the credit card bills? Like, there's other evidence to prove if she was actually doing this. Now, I'm not saying she was.
Jeff,
but
listen,
what I'm saying, I just feel like this is bullshit.
It's not given.
You're absolutely
Bullshit.
Listen, you're absolutely right. It's bullshit, but the Athletic needs to cover their ass. This is all this is. To play devil's advocate a little bit, because you are right. The Athletic needs to cover their ass in case there is more, and this is a bigger story, and a much larger story. So I can understand where the Athletic is coming from to a degree, because if they do find more, now it becomes a problem they have to nib in the bud right away. Fair?
Oh.
But you're right. It's bullshit. But you're right. Because based on the photos and what we've seen, there's nothing proving anything.
But
the Athletic
really
needs to cover their ass.
Does it give off the appearance? Subjectivity. Let's be subjective here. Some people may feel like, oh, no, it doesn't. Some people in the room may be like, yes, it does. Some people may be like, oh, I don't really know. I don't really care. No, not really, you know.
I stand by it. Doesn't seem bad enough. It doesn't seem bad enough.
At least to the guidelines of the
If
Athletic
they were-
specifically.
Yeah, this is not bad. To me, from what I see, this is not bad enough.
Yeah.
Because if they're not
if you were
having an
Diana's
affair, she can
lawyer in
fucking
court,
sue
you
them.
would be. That's what you would do.
You'd be winning.
She could.
Huh?
You'd be winning if you were Diana's lawyer in court.
I don't know if I'd be winning, but I would be like, you have to prove more than this.
Now, chat, we're not, you know, we're not in court. We're just, we're in a company. So the company could technically do whatever the fuck they want. Unless she sues for like, oh, she doesn't think that this is right. Then we could start getting into it.
Well, I mean, I don't. We'll see what they find if it turns up anything. Because I mean, I feel like by now this came out like on Monday. It's Sunday. By now, I feel like more would come out if there was like an actual affair. You know what I'm saying? Because now was the time for the wife and the husband to be like, yeah, here are the text messages. Yeah, this is what he or she like. What is there to wait for? So I don't know. I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt because I'm at the end of the day I also believe these are two grown ass adults, law abiding American taxpayer dollar people. Tax paying people.
Well,
It's like,
do they pay their taxes?
let people be.
They're millionaires. Do
I
they
don't
pay their
know.
taxes?
I'm
Let's
just saying.
let's be honest, right? They might not. Making too much money, they don't.
They're definitely
They
American.
pay
We know
taxes.
that.
They're
Definitely
not
Definitely American.
corporations. They pay taxes. They have their loopholes, of course, but they pay taxes.
Fair enough. Whew, any last words we have for Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini here?
No. Both of you guys better fucking hope they don't find nothing.
On
You mean
who,
us or them?
On who, Mike Vrabel?
Not you. I'm talking about them, Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini. They better hope and pray that if you guys are having some shit, that they don't find no other shit.
Because let me tell you, if you're holding hands like that, you've definitely texted. Let's keep it a bean. I'm not. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
Maybe that's what. Well, the investigation, the Athletic, I'm sure they're going to be probing for messages, and we'll see how inappropriate the messages were.
The Athletic.
If the messages were straight up football related, during reasonable hours. Now, reporters do get information from theirs all throughout the night, all throughout the day. But if the context is work related, they really don't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
But they better not find nudes. They better not find no sexting.
Diane.
Not get no emails.
Mike Vrabel.
No screenshots.
And let me tell you, the spouses better not see that shit neither because paper's coming soon, baby.
Oh, what will suck is she probably will lose her job, and if it does come out that God forbid it is true, he won't lose his job.
Yeah,
He'll be the head coach.
Yeah.
he'll be
No
fine.
one's gonna fire a head coach because he fucked some other bitch. That's not.
Yeah.
But she will be fired, and then she won't be trusted again. So she will be punished for being a sexually active female. That's what this comes down to.
Now I will say, technically, they are. What do you call it? Colleagues. You're on a work trip.
Why isn't he getting punished the same way she is from his own organization? Because I'm
NFL
sure he has a clause in his contract that says that you cannot be out there making us look crazy.
Because the NFL.
I'm sure he has a behavior clause.
The Athletic.
No, but you're telling me they don't have their own rules of conduct?
They probably do. And you know
They
what?
don't have
They
their
might
own
suspend
rules
him
of
for a game.
conduct?
Might fine him.
Didn't the Boston Celtics fire their head coach because he was fucking an employee, a staffer, someone that worked for the Celtics?
But this is an employee, Jess.
No, but she's a colleague. She's an NFL colleague. She's a part of
Reporter?
affiliations.
She's affiliated, yeah. For sure.
Contractors, they have rules for everyone who's involved with the business, not just NFL employees.
I may be wrong, but it
media
wasn't
members.
Madoka like also accused of sexual assault on that employee too.
No, he was just
No.
having an affair. They were both having an affair. Her husband actually worked for the Celtics too.
Yeah.
It was a very nasty in-house affair that was going on.
And you know what they did? They got him the fuck up out of there. They packed his ass up real quick. Now,
yeah, and the truth is in the NFL they don't do that.
They don't get rid of you even if you allegedly beat a woman. They definitely ain't getting rid of you for this shit. Like, this ain't bad
Or
enough.
drive-
So the
Driving almost kill
NFL
somebody.
really is a business that shows women that they really don't give a fuck about women. I don't care how many commercials the NFL comes out with. Your policies on how you handle players and coaches who have misconduct with women it's the record sucks. So NFL that's one entity that really doesn't give a fuck about women. So they're not gonna have her back. They're not gonna come out and be like our head coach should have fucking keep his shit
The
together,
Patriots aren't definitely doing it. Are you
respect
kidding
his
me?
female colleagues.
Now,
Well, also the Robert, we're forgetting. You guys are forgetting a very long time ago. The owner himself got caught getting a hand job at that that massage parlor place that he was going to.
mm-hmm.
So you know he ain't gonna hold him accountable for shit.
Yeah, they don't care. They're like, why'd you let it get out? Come on, man. You can't be alone with her. Come on.
You can't be hugging by the rocks like that, man. Come on, you got to know better.
You gotta at least have 3 people in the picture at all times, Mike. Come on. You'll do better. You'll do better.
You
know
want to
that's
hold
the
her hand and do it behind the closed door, not by the rocks, dude. You know better.
Come on. What are you doing? You're making
know
me
that's
look
the
bad. All right.
conversation.
Slap on the wrist. Go fucking
you know what's
coach my
funny?
team.
They're like, Mike, be more like Drake. Be more like Drake May. Look at his wife. Taking her to the Masters all around. Be more like Drake. Be more like your quarterback. You know better.
He'll be like Matthew Stafford. His wife has a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mike,
Go
get
be
your wife
like
a
a decent
podcast.
man. Mike Vrabel. You've been together with your fucking wife for 27 years. That's longer than some people have been alive. People have died and have not lived that long. Be a fucking good man. Be a good human being. Be a good spouse. Be a good husband. And treat your vows with some fucking respect. Thank you. Yo, I'm a good man, son. I'm a good man, son. It is what it is, bro. When a good man sees a shitty man, we just gotta call it out.
I called out.
You know what I'm saying? Pussy Mike Vrabel. Fuck the Patriots. Hope they never win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, fuck
That's
the
why they lost the
Patriots.
Super Bowl, because of this shit. It all correlates.
You're right.
Full circle, bro.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
That's what's up, son. Yeah.